Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of puppets they don't buy.
Brett.
Of Anomyces, checking out some more Anchorage. This time, some crazy Imperial stouts with so much adjunct that it wouldn't come out of the bottle.
Yeah, it actually was stuck in the bottleneck.
I poured it like this and nothing happened. I had to kind of shake it out. I think, stop slapping the table and trying to kill the fly and talk to the camera.
Sorry.
No, but it's probably intrigued by this.
Yeah, I think so.
But it was nuts. But we're checking out Anchorage the Explorer. We loved the last Anchorage stout we had, the Sacrifice, crazy coconut bomb. That was like so crazy coconut.
Yeah, like Danish dream cake.
Yeah, it was just insane. This looks like they took it to another level. This just looks like those crazy beers from like those super fruity kettle sours.
It doesn't look like a beer, to be honest.
No,
it looks like a chocolate milkshake.
It looks
with
kind
coconut.
of off-putting.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a pretty beer.
No, not at all. It's ugly.
It's actually kind of ugly. But yeah, so the Explorer here, man, just look at the sides of the bottle. You just see chunks of all kinds of goodies.
Yeah.
But it's a 15% Imperial Stout, fermented and aged in Missouri oak barrels, or oak foeders. And then it's finished on Madagascar vanilla beans, coconut ancho chilies, cacao nibs, Clatch coffee, and lactose.
Yeah.
So, you know, this just pouring this is a bit like, is this going to be too much of its own for its own good?
Yeah.
Michael had a bottle of this too, and he loved it.
Yeah.
But it looks nuts. There's so I just tried to put a spoon in my glass and swirl a bit just to see if there's any
because
chunks.
you got the first pour,
but I think
which was stuck in the neck.
Yeah, but if you look at both glasses, I mean, it's just coated in fat. It's
chocolate,
just
coconut, coffee, fat. Yeah.
I think it's funny. That's why I'm smiling so
Yeah.
much. It's just also absurd and crazy.
Yeah, it is.
It is decadent indulgence.
Yeah,
Like,
but it tells you that it's the real deal. I'm happy that that's the case instead of all kinds of extracts and flavorings.
It's the most diabetes beer I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Also so thick. It's so thick and rich looking.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah.
It just looks crazy. That head is just not nice looking.
Nope.
It's like fatty, oily, slimy looking.
Yeah. Let's check it out.
Yeah, let's check out the aroma and see how it is. It smells like brownie batter, coconut brownie batter, and that has that drømmekage vibe.
It does.
It smells really,
and like a really nutty, almost like brownie-esque coffee.
It's like a really interesting, deep
coffee cake. Like
yeah.
Coffee,
oh yeah,
cake.
like totally like tiramisu.
Yeah, Jimmy. Yes, that's it.
Because there's vanilla and frosting type notes. It smells really fucking good.
Yeah.
But it just looks absurdly nuts. But for some reason...
It doesn't smell crazy sweet, to be honest.
No, it doesn't. And I'm not really smelling the chili. Ancho's a dried smoky chili. It's like
I think there's maybe just a whiff of it, but...
For me, it's a similar coconut vibe to Sacrifice, but it just also has coffee.
Yeah. But
it's intense,
chocolate
man.
coffee cake.
It is. Brownie batter, tiramisu. Fuck man, there's so much coconut. It's that drømmekage type coconut thing.
Caramelized coconut.
Really like nice vanilla vibes to it as well, but it's just like crazy chocolate coffee. Almost like Danish siopskage. It almost has like that hefty caramel, spicy thing. Like what the hell? Or fucking it's just like chocolate ganache.
Yeah.
It smells nuts.
It's
just looks so off-putting.
Maybe a hint of oak, but yeah.
Let's try it. Cheers. It's really, really oily and really chocolatey.
But there's a lot of coffee actually.
A huge amount of coffee. Ooh, chili. I'm getting the chili now.
Like dark chocolate coffee cake, tiramisu, and then this spicy...
Yeah, it's like a spicy biting chili afterwards. Yeah. It's so like umami and roasty rich.
Yeah, and lots of umami and roasty notes. It is sweet, but it's not crazy overbearingly sweet.
I'm pretty impressed by the fact that it's not... I think it might be coffee that helps balance it out as well. But when I drink it, I can feel like slight bits of chunks in my mouth.
Actually, with my pour, it's okay. But I guess maybe that's because it looks really slimy, yours.
Mm. Maybe it was just the first sip, because there's nothing on the second there. Fuck, it's crazy.
Loads of coffee, like
there's
coffee,
so much
dark chocolate.
I really get a prickling chili sensation, but it's so rich. And so like, it is very much a lot of what I'm against people, maybe not in stouts, but it's just like, I feel like I'm a bit of a hypocrite being so like anti smoothie sours. Yeah. But then having this is like, I like it. It's very nice. But, but I know it's different when it's a stout a little bit, but it's, it's almost, it's almost like making a dessert and not a stout, You see what I mean?
Yeah, but it still has that like heft and umami to it. It's not... The problem I have with a lot of the pastry stouts is that they are quite thin. Yeah. They have a lot of this extract, the artificial... flavoring. And they just aren't... This is just very complex. They just get so insanely sweet often. Yeah. But this isn't... You know, this has loads of like roasty and almost like a slightly charred, toasty note to it. Yeah,
it's like drinking a liquid dessert. I'm really glad that the chili is in here. Yeah. I think it plays so well with everything. It's like a really nice, slightly smoky chili vibe. But I feel like it could have had a little bit of cinnamon. There's so much in this already. But it would have been fun with a bit of cinnamon because it'd been slightly Mexican-like. But it's so vulgar and it's so over the top and it's crazy. But it's fucking tasty. Yeah. It tastes fucking great.
But it is vulgar.
It's vulgar. Extreme. It's a vulgar display of stouts.
Yeah, it is.
Pantera reference there. But I do like it. I will say, maybe it's a bit too crazy with like all the thickness in it, but things just taste nice in there. It's really thick and it's definitely oily. Yeah. And all the adjuncts shine. Maybe coffee and coconut and chili actually on the aftertaste being the most dominant. Yeah. Vanilla is there, but I don't think it's crazy.
But I actually think something like we had Mamang, we also had Society, the Decadent. I think those were thicker or more like coating than this. This is more like just oily.
Yeah, but I wouldn't really compare these. No. I mean, this is not aged in spirit barrels or anything, and it's just like, it's basically doing a pastry beer but with the real stuff. Yeah. I think the oak plays in with a bit of dryness and like there is a slight woody touch. Yeah. But it's not like a spirit barrel.
No, but it definitely helps it not getting too sweet.
Yeah. Because it doesn't feel crazy. It is a sweet beer, and it leaves a sticky gloss on your lip and everything. But I think
when it just hits your tongue, it's quite sweet. It's like sweet chocolate sauce. But then all that coffee, like tiramisu, like coffee.
Yeah, it's like almost like a Kahlua.
And hazelnut.
Yeah, there's nutty vibes. It's almost like Kahlua to me. Like it has like this almost like caramelized coffee spirit.
Yeah, your glass is just fucked up, man. That is insane.
This is beer now, guys. Welcome to 2021.
It looks like fucking vomit, to be honest. Almost.
Yeah, it's not the prettiest beer. I still think it's a world-class beer. Or just like absurd extreme stout. Yeah. If someone asked me if I wanted to drink this or I would drink one of the lagers we had from Hill Farms, I would pick the lagers because that was something I'd be just sitting and enjoying and crushing. But if it was at a share, or if it was a taster, or like just just geeking out, I would choose something like this because it's a geeking out kind of beer. Yeah. Whereas the others are just drinking.
It's a sharer, It's an impression beer.
We could easily share this.
Hardcore impression beer. Yeah. Whereas I think like A Deal with the Devil was so complex and really intense, but also had
crazy
amazing drinkability for that 17% ABV.
But this just shows what's going on in the beer world right now. Like people want more craziness, and it's just nuts. I think that's where we were almost like craft beer itself was a counterculture to macro beer, and now it's mainstream. It's almost like the counterculture that's developing towards craft beer is lagers. and it's like people going in back into like it's maybe not really a counterculture, but it's like a counteract to what's going on. Just like brewers now trying to do that and do things that are more simple and easy drinking and things like that. And you see people also going towards that, but it's just like it's going a bit crazy with things, but I fucking enjoy this still. It's a world-class, crazy, extreme stout. Because it tastes like an Imperial stout. It has a hefty, umami-rich, but also sweet and fudgy, brownie battery base. With
it's like dark chocolate and coffee and umami.
Yeah, I love it. Dark chocolate.
Decadent, not too sweet flavors. Oh, decadent, that's the wrong word. But like hefty, dark flavors that, play into or counteract the sweetness. Because... yeah, it is. You sense that there's a lot of sugar in here, but it's not. Yeah, it's balanced out.
I'm really like one of my favorite things about this beer is that ancho chili. It's a subtle but nice tingling heat. Yeah. I really dig that in there.
It plays so well with the coffee, I think.
But I will still give this like a 96. I think it definitely merits a 96. I don't want to go much higher than that because I think it's a bit too vulgar. Like just. A tad, like, it just looks fucked in the glass. I mean, look at this. It's ugly. But I think 96 is a good grade for this. I think, it's world class. It's above early world class. But it just seems so crazy vulgar. And not that it necessarily is a bad thing. It's just like having chunks in your mouth when you drink the beer I just had in the first sip there. And like having to fucking... hit the bottle almost to get it out like a ketchup bottle to get the gunks out.
I almost have to shake the bottle.
But I just get this.
It's not that only. It's just also just the flavor. Yeah, it's very good. The flavor is really good. But it's not like on the same level as some of the other beers we've had from them. Maybe like the best barrel aged.
Yeah, or just some of the barrel aged beer we've had as of late. Stouts we've had. Yeah. So if we talk a coffee beer, that's just more. It's more of a
very adjunct heavy.
Yeah. But it's also what it's supposed to be. And what they're trying to do. It's a real pastry stout with real ingredients, and I think it is great and it is world class. But I think 96 is good. It's like definitely a 4.5 for me in Untapped, but not a 4.75. But just because I think I don't know. It's weird to say it's a bit too much, but
it is a bit too much.
It is. Yeah. But it's still fucking great. So if you get a chance to try this, do it. It's fairly affordable if you want to trade for it. But if you want to experience crazy, vulgar beer, this is it. Yeah. But good on Anchorage for doing things like that. I mean, it's crazy. Like, I don't think I've ever seen stouts like this. But hopefully it won't become a thing where now every stout has to look like this. I don't hope so. I don't know.
I really don't hope so.
It's really crazy though, and it is really good. And I'm looking forward to see how the hazelnut beer we have from them is as well as stout. But we got a barrel-aged Baltic Porter from them and a barrel-aged Belgian Strong Dark Ale.
Which isn't this kind of stuff.
No, but people are like wrecking on them because they're not thick and rich and crazy. It's like they're not supposed to be that. But I'm really stoked on trying those because they're actually aged in bourbon barrels and it's some classic styles. And I know Gabe can do shit like that well. I mean, he's a great brewer. So, but yeah, great. So we got to try it. So if you guys had a chance to try Anchorage the Explorer, let us know what you thought of it. Crazy beer. Yeah. Worth a shot for sure if you want to try it. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for future notifications about videos, and we're going to say cheers in the ugliest stout we've ever had.
Absolutely.
But one of the more delicious ones. And see you guys in another beer review.